Blessings and love to you, my people. I'm just here to bring you, something that I've been thinking of, a deep thought, a realization, something that I've just been, going in my mind and just thinking about this, because I have knowledge, I'm intelligent, I'm enlightened, I've got wisdom. But at the same time, one thing I also feel in life is that you can never feel that you know without thinking, what if I don't know? What if what I think I know to be the truth isn't the truth? How do I know it's the truth? Like, how do I know what I believe in or what I feel or what I know or the wisdom? How do I know it's 100% truth? And the honest answer is you don't know. You just believe. And if you break down the word believe, you can only believe in something that is not certain, that you haven't got 100% truth, or you haven't got 100% knowing. So it's like we believe in God because we've never seen God. I believe tomorrow's going to be hot because I'm not sure, even though you have weather and they can, you know what I'm saying? But the word belief, you believe in something that you're not 100% sure. You haven't got proof, you haven't got evidence, so you believe. But anyway, I wanted to jump into this and say, I believe, that God is I believe that God is in religion. I believe that religion is, to a certain degree, the truth. But I feel like the truth has been distorted and it has been put into a package like a product and sold to those that have bought it. And those that have bought it for generations give it to their seeds, and their seeds give it to their seeds, and then their seeds give it to their seeds. And before you know it, that becomes the truth. And when you think about how many generations have been fed that product, that package, and been given it, and have fed, eaten, digested what they believe to be the truth. And now, if you tell them it's not the truth, they're willing to fight, they're willing to die, they're willing to go to war for what they believe in. And when you actually think about that, that's actually very dangerous. So for me personally, I choose to live a life of love, I live a life of wisdom and knowledge, of sharing the truth, giving the truth, what I believe in. But the main thing is that I know that God, or what I believe, God will be a God of love, meaning that as long as I share love, as long as I give love, as long as in my intentions to bring happiness and harmony, I know I'm doing the right thing. Wherever I have the right God that I'm believing in, or the right religion that I'm believing in, I focus on the energy and how I make people feel. Because if I make you smile and I'm believing in something that is wrong, I'm still right because I'm making you feel the right way. So I focus more on like how you feel, how I make you feel, the end result, harmony, truth, happiness, smiling. And I'm just saying that because I believe, or I feel that we think that we know when everything that we know is what we've been given, that product, that package that we've been fed. Because at the end of the day, everything that we believe in or everything that we know isn't our own knowing. It's a belief that's been given to us by someone else. And you might say, oh, I've had these experience or these visualizations or these realizations or this or that. But I hope you know that when you believe in something so much, this is how powerful human beings are. If you believe in something so much, you can actually create your beliefs to be true. Meaning that, give you a quick example. If I believe God is in the sky, if I have a dream that God spoke to me, it's like, or God brought me to him, automatically I'm going to be brought to the sky, because in my mind, in my truth, in my understanding, that's where God exists. So straight away, because of what we believe in, it's actually going to manifest a certain thing. So we can't even say that, because, what happened, it means it's true. It doesn't. It means that that's what you believe. So you will manifest your beliefs, just like Satan and hell. You're always going to drop down if you're having a dream and you go to hell, because that's what you believe. That's what you've been told. That's the product that you've been packaged and fed. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So we can't even go off of what we experience, because let me take that back. We can't necessarily say that it's true because of what we experience, because our belief systems manifest what we believe. So I just wanted to say that, because it's like, how do we find the true living God without buying the product that's been given from generations, seeds to seeds, parents to seeds, grandparents to, to your mom to you to your kids to their kids, their kids to their kids. And before we know it, our belief systems and what we believe in, we believe it's our own, but it's not. So it's just a deep thought to think, like, how do we find the truth? Think about that. And I know you might say, my religion's the truth, or that's the truth, but I'm trying to show you that the mind is so powerful that if you believe in something for long enough, it will manifest. Because think how many religions there is, and everybody believes in their religion. Think about that. So you have to understand the power of you and how much power your belief holds in manifesting what you actually believe in your mind to see with your eyes. So I just wanted to say is that, just a question for everybody that hears this message, is that, how do we find the truth of the truths? Not what we've been given, not what we've been told. How do we find the truth? Because remember, it's like in the cinema example, and this is how our minds work, just like a projector or a projection, is that if you're watching a movie in the cinema, it can only play the movie that's being projected. It can't play anything other than what's being projected in the film to make you see the images that you're seeing. And the reason why I'm saying that is, it's the same with your mind. Your mind can only project what it has in its memory, what it's being taught, what it's been shown, what you've been taught to believe. So literally, we are projecting a reality. We are creating and shaping a reality because of the information that we've been given, that we've been fed. So what I'm saying is that the only way that we're really going to find the truth of the truths is for us to really reprogram, get rid of the old information, because we ain't going to project a new image with old information. And it's just me thinking deep, is that, how do I truly find what the truth is? Because even if you're spiritual, that truth is what you've been shown, is what you've been given. Because you have to understand how powerful the mind is. If the mind has been programmed to see a certain thing, it's only going to project a certain thing. And that reality is going to be what you believe in, because that's all that you know. So I just want everybody that hears this to really think, like, on a deep one, like, we've been programmed. And we've been programmed to think what we believe in is the truth. But I want to leave you with this. How do you know it's the truth? Ask yourself that question. Just another deep thought, that I'm leaving in your mind. So